we're talking about rip currents, and we do have that risk in several places up and down the beaches from, well, Florida all the way in through New York. And these are powerful channels of water. They can turn dangerous very quickly in an instant, even for experienced swimmers. So we want to make sure that everybody is prepared, especially if it's your first time jumping into the ocean or perhaps one of the Great Lakes, because rip currents are a concern there. So let's go ahead and take it over to our guest today. Joining us in Studio W with Stephen Morgan already, we have Dr. Jase Bernhardt, a professor at Hofstra University. Thank you for being here yet again, Jase. The first time you were in Studio W, we used virtual reality to see what it was like to drive through a snow squall. In fact, Stephen did that.
I remember, I think I succeeded the first time, but the second time, not so much. This is a unique concept. We were just playing with it before break. Why'd you come up with the idea? And you told me this was what you developed first before the snow squall.
Exactly. We developed this many years ago, actually hoping to develop a new version soon with some improved graphics, but it still works great. And the idea is rip currents are really underrated as a threat. On average, they're the third deadliest weather hazard in the U.S. each year for fatalities. Yet people don't really consider them to be dangerous, and that's kind of why they become a problem for so many folks at the beach.
We see the stories coming out every year.
Every year. And the reality is you do see reports of it go up in the summer months because you have a lot more places heating up, but the risk is there year-round. Stephen is going to be a part of the simulation. He's yet again volunteering.
I'm standing here. We had to move because the start is right in front of me, and I think we're going to be able to give everybody an opportunity to see what I'm looking at. And Dr. Jase, you could also talk me through it. So
you're learning how to swim here. You're going to swim through those buoys there.
Okay.
You move your arms to swim. That's muscle memory that you get.
There we go.
Now you're learning how to wave to the people on the boat there.
Okay,
so you can wave your arm.
I can wave.
Say hi to them.
Like,
all right,
hey.
You waved. Now you're in the rip current. Notice how it's taking you away from the shore.
Oh, the umbrellas are getting...
Yeah, you're not even moving, and if you try to fight it, you start panicking, right? Oh,
Look,
no, I'm getting pulled away. So as a result, you're going to start getting tired because not even Olympic swimmers can beat a rip current. It is just far too fast, far too strong for human swimmers. So you're fighting it, you're losing fatigue.
Oh no, it's going dark.
What if I go
dark?
Steven,
try to go parallel, but it's too late.
Okay, well, I was better at driving in snow squalls. Oh no. So that's what happens. It's a lesson not to try to swim against the current.
And we have it up behind you too, Stephen. It says you drowned because you attempted to
fight the rip current. And there's some information from the National Weather Service and NOAA about what you should do, which is swim parallel to shore or wave for help. You can't fight the rip current.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to try it again because I think the idea of going parallel to the shore, I think that's the concept that we...
So turn parallel.
So if I turn
90
right,
degrees.
Turn right or left, does it matter?
Yeah, 90 degrees. Make sure you're not... Yep, there you go. Now, swim that way.
So I'm going out because I can still see the shore, but
you're trying to go.
Oh, trying to get out of the rip current channel.
Oh no.
Oh, you could do it.
Did I get out of the AR?
No, but we can demonstrate another safe action, which is just waving for help and staying calm. So next time you get in that simulated environment,
let's do it again. I think I had to try a couple of times with the snow squall. I was a better driver than I am a swimmer, and actually that is real life. I'm a much better swimmer. So back in it. Let's do it this time.
So wave for help this time.
Okay.
Pretend there's a lifeguard there.
It helps if you shout too, Steve.
Yep. And hear the lifeguard.
Help me!
Yeah.
Help me!
As a result, now you wave for help.
There we go.
Oh, and you escaped because you waved for help.
This is important to convey. The rip current's not going to take you under. It's not going to drown you. So if you stay calm and wave for help, as long as you're at a beach with lifeguards, someone will come and rescue you. They'll throw a line out to you, or they'll come and swim physically to get you.
Yeah.
And that's really the safest thing to do. If you're an uncertain swimmer, you're not sure what to do, don't panic. Just wave for help, stay calm, and float. It's not going to take you under.
You've had experiences with rip currents?
So I haven't. I don't go deep enough, but that might also be a misconception, right? Because granted, I am a more petite person, so the water comes up higher on me at a certain point than others. But I think for kids that are getting out there, they tend to like to get into, parents think, okay, they're in a somewhat shallow zone, but because they're smaller, they can easily also feel that nudge out.
Yeah.
Right. Rip currents, they can form pretty close to shore. They're formed by breaking waves coming into the shore, so they're very close to the beach where they can start.
And we see a lot of times too where kids can get caught up in it, and a parent will typically go after them, and even the parent can succumb to just the exhaustion of trying to fight it.
That's another key thing to note, that it's often sometimes the people trying to rescue those in danger that get in trouble. So we
Yeah.
want people to defer to the experts. You want to swim at lifeguarded beaches and then make sure the lifeguards are the ones doing the rescue because they're trained to do this. They do this all the time. There's hundreds of rescues in a busy summer beach weekend, so they're used to it.
Dr. Jase, I'm choosing not to swim, and I'm allowing the rip to pull me out until I get to the point of not feeling the effects, but I'm waiting too long. Yeah, I'm not as good on this one, but that's okay.
It is also very scary. I think it's you lose control of swimming, and we talked about too. We think so often rip currents with the ocean, but I am very familiar with the Great Lakes. Lake Michigan is known often for the rip current concern too.
Right. If a body of water is big enough to have tides, it can have rip currents because it's the breaking waves causing them. So the Great Lakes have rip currents and rip current injuries as well.
Yep. Well, fascinating. It's a good lesson to learn. You know, when it comes to all sorts of hazards, you hope that you never find yourself in one of these situations. But if you do, knowing what to do will make a difference.
You did a great job.
Well, wave for help.
Yeah.
When in doubt, wave for help. Yeah.
Stay calm.
That's so true.
That's the trickiest part. Well, we appreciate you being in studio with us. A lot more people are going to be heading to the beach. And we have a lot of kids also that are going to be out of school soon. So you get even more people. So thank you so much, Dr. Jase Bernhardt with Hofstra University. We could shake hands. We're friends now.
Yeah. I wish I was a little better at it, but
Thank you for volunteering again.
Lesson.
I didn't want to mess up my hair and makeup. It's like,
You're gonna go next.
Yeah, next time. Next time. Okay, what else do you have? We've done the snow squall
Snow squalls, rip currents.
Any in development?
We're working on a storm surge simulation to show when we have a hurricane or even a coastal storm here, like during the winter, what it looks like, say, down by the Brooklyn Bridge, when all of a sudden the water comes up from the ocean, from the bay, and comes in and can cause problems. So look out for that one next.
Good deal. We will. We'll have you back on.
Thank you. Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
All right.